What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the Croatian left mid Rebic. He is obviously the player from AC Milan and has had a lovely upgrade. So if I can just get my mouse over there, he has gone from a 79 rated gold to an 82 in form, an 86 road to the final card, obviously in the Europa, to now a 91 Croatian path to glory. I believe, if I am correct, they have only won one. Did they beat Czech Republic? I don't know if they actually... No, they didn't beat Czech Republic. So, obviously, they are only sitting at one win. So, they have got to go 2 up to manage to actually get an upgrade. So, that's going to be interesting to see if that happens. I personally don't think it will. They probably maybe could get past the first stage. But the second stage, I just don't think they're going to do it. So, it'd be interesting to see. Obviously, you can't count them out. They managed to get to the semi-finals of the World Cup. So, really can't... well, in the finals, in fact. So, obviously, you can't count them out just yet. Obviously, Rebic being 6'1", quite a big left mid. Obviously got the 4-star right footed with no traits. His pace is absolutely fantastic at 97. Obviously acceleration just dropping it down as the sprint speed is maxed out. Finishing wise, we're looking pretty good as well. Obviously we have gone with that engine, which gives you the 99 pace, gives you the 96 defending, and also the 91 passing. Mainly because I think that agility balance is the main thing to be getting him up in rating, and it does turn him into a 95 left wing or a 94 left mid. So it's interesting to see what this card can do in game. I feel like he's going to be quite a big player, so maybe you want to bring him more central, maybe going for a lot more like a centre forward rather than a left mid left wing, but we'll try him there to begin with, and if we have no luck, we will bring him more central to hopefully get something out of him. So let's jump into Rebic, see what he's all about, and see if he's worth 50,000 coins. Let's see what Rebic can do down this wing. There it is. Oh, it's 1 second too late, unfortunately. It's a good run from him. Obviously, we'll have to see again with him, but that was a nice run to start with. Does seem quick off the ball, which is always a worry and concern with players of obviously his height. But we managed to win the ball back. He's going to have that strength that's going to really push him through. So just get him on the ball a little bit earlier. Let's go with that 1-2 with Muriel. Back on the ball. Can we find Ronaldo on the back post? That's a stunning ball. How has he managed to miss that? That was a beautiful ball from him. It really lifted it over all of the defenders there. Back into him. Just seem relatively agile. Not the kind of quickest person on the ball, but I think the strength is going to really play up for him there. Get the little 1-2 with Rebic. Strength outweighing on Walker there. Can we get the ball in? Obviously, we know he's right-footed. Stunning ball again. His crossing is absolutely superb. So that's always a big tick in the right direction there. Obviously, the crossing element of the game has almost come back a little bit. Rebic. Oh, Cancelo's going to beat him to the ball. A cracking team of the season if you do own such a card. And away. Okay, doesn't manage to get it. Obviously, he's not necessarily going to get absolutely every head. How on earth that's... We see him down the wing there, absolutely in acres of space. Can we bring this defender over? He's going to play it well. Oh, he's got a heavy touch on him. That's why I think maybe the middle might be a little bit of a better shout, just because obviously his, nearly. His touch is just that little bit of a... Not necessarily a problem, but it's not necessarily as quick as you'd like it. Oh, on earth, who scored that? Romero going for it. Rebic making the run, managing to get him through. Can we find something from him? Deliver a ball. Not the greatest cross, to be honest. That's personally my fault. Can we find him forward that little bit more? Muriel finding in Rebic. Can we go with the ball over the top for Muriel? Perez is going to take it away, and unfortunately not going to be able to get it back. Rebic busting to get to that, but doesn't quite manage it. I feel like Rebic for me would do really, really well if he could just get that 2 wins. If he could get that 2 upgrade, I feel like we may be seeing a much better player than what we've got. At the moment, I feel like he's very much... not necessarily average, because I do feel like he is better than average, but in terms of kind of like any sort of difference to every other player that we've got left mid-wise, other than maybe not having that same agility. He is pretty much the same. Obviously, the rating is quite nice and the price is decent, but there's so many better options in my opinion. Morata for me has been absolutely outstanding. I think the main thing for him is going to be his shooting. Oh, can we get that to him? I think he is just offside, but his shooting is absolutely sublime. He's got a wicked shot on him. I think the agility balance is the only thing that really kind of lets this card down, as we can see the power that he managed to generate just off a standing shot, let alone getting some force behind it. That's when he really can get the goalkeeper worried. Other than that, I feel like he is very basic in terms of his kind of shoot, in terms of his attacking ability. He has got the shot, the pace is nice, not quite amazing, but it's nice, and then the agility balance is a little bit shot, so I do think the engine is definitely warranted. Rebic with a lovely ball into DePaul. Can we get his second? That's far too far over, but we did the fake shot. We go for it anyway. Try and get this corner to see another header. So what can I say about Rebic then? So, he's a funny one, because he's very similar to Morata. I don't get why I reviewed them at the same time, because they are both very similar. They're both tall, they're both strong, got decent pace in terms of the stat. Shooting is normally pretty good for both of them. Passing, I feel like Morata definitely had the upper edge on that one, which is quite funny, seeing as though this guy is meant for a midfield. But I think the biggest thing that you'll notice with Rebic, his crossing ability is outstanding. For a 6'1" player who really should be getting in the box, he can whip a ball in. Genuinely can whip a ball in. He's got the 4-star, which is always a big bonus in my books. Again, an engine is going to be massively crucial for this card due to the agility balance being that little bit lower. You do need that engine on. His physicality is fantastic. His heading is fantastic. Literally the exact same as Morata. His pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, and, well, his other side of dribbling, his heading and his physical are all brilliant. Plus the 4-star. It is mainly the composure is still alright. I think 90s and above would be nice, but we can still work with that. Anything over around about 86, 87, I could probably deal with at this point of the game. But I think the agility balance is the one that sucks, unfortunately, due to the fact he is 6'1", a little bit lower agility balance. He does feel a little bit clunky at times. Not necessarily clunky as in he really can't get past players, but he just needs that fraction of a second longer compared to like an Insigne or a Di Maria, someone who's got that lean body build, a little bit smaller, and obviously has the agility balance of 90 plus. That is what I think Rebic does need, just that little second for you to kind of move him around a little bit. He's not going to necessarily do loads of intricate dribbling in the box, getting it away from people. He is good at the left stick, but he is a big fella as well, so that is always something to consider. Overall wise, with Croatia possibly not getting the +2, which would have been really good for Rebic, to be honest. The stats would have just mellowed themselves out that little bit more, and hopefully could have seen him to the next level. But I think realistically, I feel like he's going to stay at the 91. He's coming in at a good price, so if you are looking for a Serie A player, then obviously Rebic is quite decent himself. I think, who do we have left middle originally? I can't remember. I know we've got Gervinho's foot birthday, but I know there's Insigne. We've got an Insigne team of the season, which unfortunately will always trump this card. So I feel like there is quite a few that will trump this card, unfortunately, due to the fact that they are probably better in game. Obviously, Insigne is absolutely cracked. Chazor or Cheezer, however you pronounce his name, again another cracking card that was cheap for an SBC. El Shawari still killing it. Same with Ribery, to be honest. He's got a lot of competition, and even getting Diaz as the storyline this month, or I think in the next 2 months, because we've obviously got to get to the end of the season, which is level 30. So I think we're probably a good 4 or 5 weeks away from that one. So plenty of time to try him out. 54,000 coins is a good price. I'm going to give him a solid 8.7 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think about Rebic, if you have got him or fancied giving him a go. But other than that, make sure to like and subscribe on the video. Hit that bell button for notifications whenever a new video goes live. And I'll see you all for the next one. Peace.